Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. We've arrived along Orange Blossom Trail at Camping World Stadium here in beautiful Orlando, Florida. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Bulldogs' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Roadrunners offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Finds his man on the left. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. On the run, it's Smalls. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Lost a throw on first down. Finds the tight end. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Beck.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And the Roadrunners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with him. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Roadrunners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Good timing on the quick out. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. That's why you want to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. It lets you beat a blitz. It lets you get a first down.
And that makes me think, do I want a blitz? How do I leave him open? Because they keep dumping it off to the running back and having success. I'm going to think twice about bringing the blitz. Nice read by the QB. Nice job by the running back getting some extra yards and getting the first down.
Quarterback making adjustments. From the gun. Swings it out to the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
In the red zone, the field starts to shrink as a defense. I don't drop as far in my drop step. I got to understand, I'm getting back quick. That ball's going to come out. Nice job by the defense reacting to the pass and going and making a physical tackle.
And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you you're talking about coming out ready, hair's on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
The Bulldogs offense has the ball for the first time. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back in Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this. And he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy. And that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. And everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Throws to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Weaver. Brings into the open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Georgia going up tempo.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Catch in the middle. It's Weaver. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Georgia! They put the first points on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Looking deep down the right side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us.
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Roadrunners are threatening in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Looking for the score. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunner. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Georgia Tech is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Yellow Jackets fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes a nice grab at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Quarterback making checks. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Looking to buy time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Roadrunners look to keep this drive humming. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. He wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Smalls. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. This is a design run. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left. We're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out at the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Gives it on the option. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Zings it complete to the right. At the 45 on his way. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. He'll work his way down to the 28.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
To the air on 1st down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
That's That's a big sack by this defense. And I'll tell you what, you talk to defensive coordinators all across the country. They don't care about yards anymore. When you start to get in the scoring area, give up threes. Don't give up touchdowns. Nice job by this defense, giving up some yards, but bouncing back.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Catch in the middle. It's Turbin. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. So they get the field goal. Now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop.
All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Running to Green. It's a running room. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. And the Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking downfield on first down. Now improvising. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's got him in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Georgia lining up to punt it away.
You just love to see that from the quarterback. I know it's a big third down, and more than anything, you want to throw a completion, keep your offense on the field. But when the defense wins and nobody's open, you got to just tip your hat, throw it away. Now a big decision coming up on fourth down.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far.
And the Roadrunners will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Floats it out in space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Roadrunners look to do some damage in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's back. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Roadrunners have it with a first and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Looking to get it in. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Now it's second and goal. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Touchdown, Roadrunners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open, I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so...
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Fouls through the defense. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Give to the back. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The sure hands, it's Weaver. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. He's got it! And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Might be changing the route. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's Orlando. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Working that left side now. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try turning it on. After an explosive run by this ball carrier.
And the offense will take that. Man, you just wanted this 1st down on 4th and short, but get the big gain now. Create some momentum, man. Now do you stay aggressive, keep the foot to the accelerator, and go try to get some big points.
It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, UTSA.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Troy went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Trojans team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Dogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And wings it incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snagged in the middle, it's Weaver. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Weaver. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Going to try to get it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the right. Got his man. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Georgia comes quickly to the line.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
The Bulldogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Turbin. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Short gain on the play before he slides. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's on target and complete. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And the Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Finds his big tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. To the air on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him,
fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Holds it in, the 1st down and more. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Getting set for the point after. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's...
And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab. It's Turbin. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Georgia sends out the punt team. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well, but now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner. Right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Rush is on him. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Orlando. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. On the direct snap, it's Orlando. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them, but they had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all three phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.